Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this digital broadcast. We're broadcasting on Facebook. We're streaming live on WTOC.com, Roku, and Apple TV. And right now, I wanted to show you that we do have a flat. Teddy, do you have the TVM3 behind me? If not, pull that full for me, please, because I'm working off a TVM3. We have 3 weather computers in the WTOC weather office, and Dave usually uses 1. I use 2, and so we have 3 right now. We have a flash flood warning for a small sliver of Toombs County. So let me zoom in here and show you that right now. Let's use this. Just a sliver. It is continuing to rain from New Branch along 147 and just in the Johnson's Corner area. So if you know anybody who lives anywhere near that area, just tell them to be extra careful. We do have a flash flood watch in effect for portions south of the Altamaha in our viewing area, but well west of the Golden Isles. Let me go ahead and say hello to a couple people. And how you doing? Callan McClendon Lyles. Is that Irish? Santa Barbara says hello. James Lyons, Lori Leffler, how you doing? Erica Powell Brown, Barbara Page, Rita Floyd, Cheryl, Latrina, Ellen, Casey Nash, Deborah, and Cassandra Anderson Barnard. That's my county. Yes, it is. All right. So while it's pretty quiet along the coast of Savannah and all the way to Beaufort, it's our inland counties that are getting hammered. So let's go ahead and talk about some of this rainfall. And you can take that computer roll for me. There you go. Teddy Roundtree helping me direct tonight. So from Brooklet to Statesboro, along 24, where that is washed out on 24 at Cleto Road to 5 Chop Road. Sorry, I'm not used to saying that road. And back this little trail that leads through Register all the way back to Reedsville. Now look at some of this heavy rain just south of Reedsville, the Altamaha area, Toombs Central, Uvalde, Alamo, McRae, Hazelhurst. And the lightning was pretty intense over, am I further enough south? No, it was pretty intense for a little bit from Baxley to Toombs Central. And now we're just getting a little lightning. I'm going to put a query on this. How much rain is actually falling, the potential with these clouds? This is intense, you guys. We're talking about possibly 3.4 inches in 1 hour, and it's just continuing to fall in the same locations. So really concerned about that area of Toombs County. That's where we have that flash flood warning, all right? And it's just a little sliver. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom down here where we're seeing rain slowly slide through Wayne County. It's been south of Jessup pretty much all evening. Bristol, Waycross, Nahunta, the storms are gone, but a steady rainfall continuing to come in and build north, but it's taking its sweet time. Take a look at some of the radar estimated rainfall where we're concerned in Toombs County. 3.4 inches have already fallen today, and that's in the last 2 hours. Right along I-16 south of Neville's, you're looking at 3 inches, a little bit lighter rainfall there now, so that aerial flood advisory was canceled. Bloomingdale picking up 1.1 inches, and I did get a report from Kathy Denart Cribbs. I don't know if I'm saying her hyphenated name correctly. That middle name always gets me. Her parents got 1.5 in Bloomingdale. Let's go hour by hour and watch into the 10 o'clock hour. We're still tracking heavy rain in Onion Country. It finally makes it into Vidalia. That's not part of the warning or watch. And then the rain tries to push to Townsend, Darien, Brunswick. I don't think that's going to be that intense. And we start our Saturday dry. Here comes, oh, and look at this, 9 o'clock dry. I made sure to put a pause point in here so we didn't have any worry warts along the beaches, because you can get in some good beach time, but then the old sea breeze starts to set up, all right? So we see some rain move from the Atlantic to inland communities. But by the evening, you should have a fantastic time wherever you're going, especially if it's paved. If it's not paved, it's going to be muddy and wet. Everybody asking, when will the rain be gone? And I said Sunday, and here's the Sunday forecast. Take a look at that. Showers few and far between as the sea breeze sets up. And Teddy, let me tell you what, a lot of people say, Jamie, I can't do it Sunday because I have a pond in my yard, all right? This is going to take some time to drain, and I don't think we're all going to see that drain. How about Metter tonight? So there is, Martha Ward wants to know, how about Metter tonight? Looks like you will see some showers, okay? So it's still possible. Let me go back to the radar. Hello, how are you, Linda? Watching from Rincon. Got it pretty, not bad today, but it was pretty intense for a little bit. Let me go to Metter and answer that question. And we're getting light rainfall now. Now, this may try to push up overnight, all this stuff in south of Reedsville and Toombs Central, but it's kind of just stuck. So it's possible. Take a look at some flooding pictures. Now, I don't know where those are from necessarily, but how does it look for Cobbtown? This rain is going to try to move north, y'all, okay? So that's gonna try to happen, but it is stuck. That's why we have a flash flood warning in effect right here. Can you see that circle that I'm drawing right here? That's where the flash flood warning is, and the rain is continuing to fall over that same area. Watching from Lyons, thank you for watching, Teresa. Watching from Brunswick, pretty rainy to the west of you, Quinetta. Watching from Savannah Weather Tomorrow, Nicole never fails. Nicole always wants to know the rain or the forecast for Savannah tomorrow. So sea breeze showers move in, develop west of 95, may get a passing shower noon, 1, 2, but it moves. It doesn't get hung up like it has the past couple of days. So we do have a 50% chance of showers tomorrow, but it's not going to be as intense nor widespread, okay? Sorry, let me get to this. Let me get to that forecast. It's a mostly sunny with a 50% chance of a shower and storm. Hello, Stacy. How you doing from Brooklet? Did you get any rain today? I'm going to think yes. Watching from Neville's. Is it still raining there, Chelsea? We're seeing rain on the radar. What about Hazelhurst? So it was pretty rainy there and some storms. Let me go back on my radar. It's going to say I'm loading this. So let me see here real quick. And you're in here. There we go. So showers actually trying to end for Hazelhurst. And it's getting much heavier rainfall north of you right now. And right now, you may get some light showers like this little guy coming north of, just coming out of Douglas, may track to your neck of the woods in Hazelhurst, but that's going to be like at 1 a.m., so that's a passing shower for you, okay? What about Hinesville? Not too bad and hasn't been too bad all day. This stuff is going to slowly slide your way. So there might be a steady rain overnight for, say, an hour or two in Hinesville, but that rain is really, really moving very slowly in Wayne County. It took about, I don't know, an hour and a half to get from Patterson to Scriven, excuse me. You can see that. Thank you, thank you. How you doing, Della? Jessup, it has literally been on your back doorstep pretty much all day. I've seen pictures of dark clouds. I did see a shower storm roll past you, but now it is here. So this rainfall, let me give you a rainfall rate as it slowly slides toward the city. It's about a third of an inch of rain in an hour, and it will probably rain for an hour or two in Jessup as there's copious amounts of rain behind it. I mean, this rain from Waycross still has to push through your area. So if it rains for 2 hours, you're talking about maybe more than half an inch, but that's going to be a steady rain, okay? Hey, no problem, Minion McClure. Hi, Tina Carter. Thunderbolt. You're dry, Jody. You're dry. Go do a little grass cutting tonight. Although I think you'll be dry tomorrow as well. Currently barely raining. Gotcha. Thanks, Chelsea, for that update. Hello from Hilton Head, Deborah Kelly. Got a little bit, tiny little showers there, but you guys need to dry out as well. What about Hinesville? Ask that. Hey, Debbie Lorenz from Jessup. And Hazelhurst watching from Neville's. Okay, cool. So I've answered left Waycross. It was pouring over there. So yeah, so that rain is going to continue to come up through 84, through Blackshear, through Scriven, and Jessup. So I'm talking about a 2-hour rain for Jessup. Waycross, you're almost finished with that rain. If it makes it to Hinesville, we're talking about probably maybe, let's see, I'm going to put a tracker on this. That's moving at 10 miles an hour. I mean, it may not get to Hinesville until midnight. I could run faster than that. Do I run 10 miles an hour? No, I run about 5 miles an hour. Maybe 2 miles an hour. I'm giving myself too much credit. All right. Hey, Natalie White. Also been raining good in Hortense. Yes, it has. It has. That's why the flash flood watch is in effect until 11. So basically, that heavy rain won't end in the Waycross area, the Patterson area, Jessup area until 11. Now, I think they'll scale back and maybe kind of cross those counties off once that rain starts to push through. But it's going to be a while. Once again, flash flood warning in effect for a sliver of Toombs County. Collins, any rain for Metter? Yeah, some overnight rain. Yes, hi Jerry, I recognize you. Small tornado touchdown in Rincon Business Park earlier today. I do not have anything on that, okay? Do you have visual confirmation? So let's talk about this. Teddy, bring me full. I did detect, thank you, Teddy. I did detect some rotation in the clouds, some heavy downpours along Monteith, Georgia 30, the Port Wentworth area 21, and I did have some visual confirmation of a funnel cloud. We talked about that at 4 o'clock. There was no warning and it went away quickly. Now, I want to talk Sam. If you want to talk more about possible tornado touching down, I need visual confirmation and I need information immediately, because that's something that we need to help as a network of weather watchers. We need to help other people, you know, if that was moving quickly, is it going to Hardyville? We need to track that. I did not, there were small areas of rotation, but there was no warnings, there were no watches. There's always some sort of wind opposition when you have storms rolling through, okay? And so we were watching that very, very closely. I was in touch with Chatham Emergency Management this afternoon, but I have nothing for Rincon. So please, Sam, if you have any information, if you have visual confirmation, if you have reports, you need to help us out, and we'll talk about it, okay? Thank you, Lori, for watching. Hi, Anthony Melendez. Rain is on the way, but probably not until, I know we're focusing in here on Rincon. Sorry about that. Rain's on the way for Hinesville, but not until late. See this blob right here? It's so slow. It's going to be moving. I put it at 10 miles an hour, but it's going to be so much slower than that. I mean, I doubt that it'll make it to Hinesville at 11:30. I'm talking about some overnight downpours, okay? I live in Falling Rocks area, and it is raining extremely hard. Falling Rocks, I've seen that, and I just want to make sure that you are aware that there's a possible, there we go. So you're actually getting a break in the action, Cindy. Right now, if you are along US 1, it is finally slowly pushing out of your area. But let me see if that's where the advisory is. You are right on the cusp of that, flash flood warning, okay? Unless you do live right here along 147, okay? Thanks, Natalie. We need a boat. We do need a boat. We need a WTOC first alert boat. Anybody want to buy that or sponsor it, just give me a call. Thanks. All right, so and Sam Raleigh, nothing. Okay, cool. So if anybody doesn't have any more questions, we're going to wrap this up, and hopefully tomorrow will be much drier for most. Now you're going to see a 50% chance of showers on your First Alert app and on the forecast for the, where is the forecast? Sorry. But it's going to be a good chance that you won't see that rain at all, and if you do, it will not last a long time. We're looking at a precision sea breeze forecast tomorrow. Sea breeze rolls in, bubbles, 95 west, drops, keeps on moving, and then we should have a good evening. So we'll have plenty of time to go to the beach. You'll have plenty of warning when that starts to bubble in. Along the coast, if it does start to rain early and then move on land. So I think you're going to have a good idea of tomorrow's forecast. You know, where this sets up as far as flooding situations, very hard to depict. So when it was raining really, really hard in Ridgeland along I-95 and in Rincon and Port Wentworth this afternoon, that sea breeze caught it, but not for long, honestly. It wasn't as long as it has been the past couple of days. But the sea breeze really caught it here in Statesboro, and that's why there was an area flood advisory. And now we just have what we call training, where the tracks are set in the atmosphere, and we're seeing that rain from Uvalde to the Falling Rocks area, to Altamaha, to Reidsville, and that's why we have a flash flood warning. And the rain just won't. Now there's really no forward motion of this rain from Waycross, Bristol, Jessup down to Nahunta, with a little rain now moving into Brunswick and Darien. Okay, so overnight rain likely if you're south of I-16, nothing severe, and that flash flood watch should expire for south of the Altamaha at 11 o'clock. I will see you guys later. Sam, you popped in, you popped out. So, all right, we will see you guys later, and hopefully you can, thank you, Naomi. So hopefully you can join us for the news at 11 for the very latest, and hopefully it'll be much drier by then. All right, good night.